post on the block, man, if you do it right. You can still post with your crew, man, if you do it right. You can still record your beat, man, if you do it right. Do it right, do it right. Watch me do it right, 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 do it right. You can still record your beat, man, if you do it right. Catch me in your hood at night while you drink your purple Sprite and moving in slow motion. I pray one day you see the light. You haters, you them parasites, and I don't need you in my life. Need you to sell their souls so they can blow like mini rice. No sir, that I get my bars to the most high. Showing too much, they scriptured up, so I can get by. But just cause I stay scriptured up, don't mean you get me twisted, bro. I had it to be bad, that's why I don't believe it up. Most I said not too personally, I would've been done shot. You see, I like Judah, but a straight up shooter. I'll turn to Benjamin if I got to. My block still hot like Cairo. Still got burners with hollows. If you trippin', come like Timmy, take you out like the Apollo. You can still post on the block, man, if you do it right. You can still post with your crew, man, if you do it right. You can still record your beat, man, if you do it right. Do it right, do it right. Watch me do it right, 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 do it right. You can still record your beat, man, if you do it right. In my city, that's where God belongs. In my city, 'cause you want it anyway, you want it. Psalms 14:1, you know, he says in his heart, God don't exist. Fudo, who created the stars, planets like ours, Pluto and Mars. You need the proof, though the truth is so in the art. This the living God that I serve, made everything in a minute with a single word. Every taking care of the beast and even the bird. The serpent taking care of the people into the word. Don't you see I sin, brought a curse? Christ redeemed us, now I know my prayers work. Since we believe he interceded, we are soldiers in army, our sergeant is he. Our weapons are not carnal, yo, we start on our knees. We are a movement of the young, on fire and we zealous for the honor of our Father that's in heaven. Bring in my city, that's where God belongs. In my city, 'cause you want it anyway, you want it. In my city, that's where God belongs. In my city, 'cause you want it anyway, you want it. God, I'm so unashamed. This world thinks we insane, 'cause we be living like in this life it's about Christ and the dyer's gain. We denying the fame, don't retire, we aim till our last breath to go and confess the Messiah's name. So thy kingdom come, will be done in the city till we see him in the Holy One. That's where the homie from, but I know I can't be the only one. Any believers in here, show me some. Get your hands up for the holy song. Thought that beat it, now you know we the beat it, we already know we won. There's power when your people were gathered just to come seek ya. Then ask for your forgiveness, admitting we truly need ya. Taking the gospel to the ends of the earth, searching for hearts, but first I think we gon' start right in my city. That's where God belongs. In my city, 'cause you want it anyway, you want it. In my city, that's where God belongs. In my city, 'cause you want it anyway, you want it. So God, teach us how to pray, not just ramble off with a wish list. Make us still and listen, give us holy ambitions. We're called and commissioned, your work here isn't finished. While we're living, then we'll never ever fit in. Misfits, blessing those who hate us, praise you in our affliction. The way they see us love one another is our distinction. They take you off our dollars and out the pledge of allegiance, but they'll never take praise out the mouth of believers. In my city,
for Big Daddy Cook, rolling up a Big Daddy Blunt, looking for a bad rock. Hey, what's the number, Bobby?
To understand this, you have to go back to what young brother here referred to as the house Negro and the field Negro. Back during slavery, there was two kinds of slaves. There was the house Negro and the field Negro. The house Negro, they lived in the house with master. They dressed pretty good. They ate good because they ate his food when he left. They lived in the attic or the basement, but still they lived near their master. And they loved their master more than the master loved himself. They would give their life to save their master's house quicker than the master would. The house Negro, if the master said, we got a good house here, the house Negro said, yeah, we got a good house here. Whenever the master said we, he said we. That's how you can tell a house Negro. If the master's house caught on fire, the house Negro would fight harder to put the blaze out than the master would. If the master got sick, the house Negro would say, what's the matter, boss? We sick. He identified himself with his master more than his master identified with himself. And if you came to the house Negro and said, let's run away, let's escape, let's separate, that house Negro would look at you and say, man, you crazy. What you mean separate? Where is there a better house than this? Where can I wear better clothes than this? Where can I eat better food than this? That was that house Negro. In those days he was called a house nigger. And that's what we call him today because we still got some house niggers running around here. This modern house Negro loves his master. He wants to live near him. He'll pay 3 times as much as the house is worth just to live near his master. And then brag about, I'm the only Negro out here. I'm the only one on my job. I'm the only one in this school. You're nothing but a house Negro. And if someone comes to you right now and say, let's separate, you say the same thing that the house Negro said on the plantation. What you mean separate? From America? This good white man? Where you gonna get a better job than you get here? I mean, this is what you say. I ain't left nothing in Africa. That's what you say while you left your mind in Africa. On that same plantation, there was the field Negro. The field Negro, those were the masses. There was always more Negroes in the field than there was Negroes in the house. The Negro in the field caught hell. He ate leftovers. In the house, they ate high up on the hole. The Negro in the field didn't get nothing but what was left of the insides of the hole. They call them chitlins nowadays. In those days, they call them what they were, guts. That's what you were, a gut eater. And some of you are still gut eaters. The field Negro was beaten from morning till night. He lived in a shack, in a hut. He wore cast-off clothes. And he hated his master. I say he hated his master. He was intelligent. That house Negro loved his master. But that field Negro, remember, they were in the majority. And they hated the master. When the house caught on fire, he didn't try and put it out. That field Negro prayed for a wind, for a breeze. When the master got sick, the field Negro prayed that he died. If someone come to the field Negro and said, let's separate, let's run, he didn't say, where are we going? He said, any place is better than here. You got field Negroes in America today. I'm a field Negro. The masters are the field Negroes. When they see this man's house on fire, you don't hear these little Negroes talking about our government is in trouble. They say the government is in trouble.